This elderly woman name is Mama Deborah. Madam Deborah is a widow that have lived many years alone. Yeah, she sleeps outside here alone. She's a widow and at the same time, she has no children. Not that because she's a barren woman, no. She had 3 children, but they all died. So, she lives in this very deplorable and devastating state. So, according to neighbors, this is Mama's house. Just look at where she lives. She lives alone. But because the roofs has been blown away by winds and storms, so in order for rain not to beat her, she sleeps on the lobby. Look at where she lives. Just look at her rooms, her house, no roof, nothing. So, according to the neighbors here, it's been explained that severally, a lot of people have come to take Mama away to a good place to relocate her, but Mama Deborah always come back to this place, insisting that she will never leave her matrimonial home. Look at where this elderly woman lives alone. How can a human being live in this place? It's never possible. Lot of organization, Old People's Foundation, foundational organization have come to take her, but they've taken her away, but she refuses. She always come back here. She lives in these shackles, in this deplorable place. But one might think that Mama is suffering from Alzheimer or loss of memory, but no. Mama is just simply saying that she is not ready to go away from here, except she lives here. And at the same time, Mama is asking about one of his son, the last child that Mama wasn't aware that he died years back. And nobody is ready to tell her, look at where she sleeps. Look at where she lies down. She lies down here looking very tattered and haggard. Very hungry as well. Mama defecates on her body, urinates here. So right now, Mama has been pampered to get up and she demands for fufu, which happens to be her favorite, food. You can see her swallowing it, in a very hungry manner. So after Mama must have eaten, right now, Mama said she's not going away. Even she's been said, okay, Mama, your son will come to take you. But according to the neighbors, Mama's last son, which she's not aware of that died, apart from the previous 2 that died, was said to die after a complicating surgery that led him to bleed to death. It was said that the boy or the man had boil under his armpit for 1 year. He had this swollen boil under his armpit for 1 good year, and then eventually the man was operated on. That is Mama's last son was operated upon. The surgery went successfully and the guy was discharged from hospital. But reaching home that particular night, he started bleeding. He bleed and bleed until he bled to death. He was buried without even the consent of Mama. Nobody told Mama this. And so Mama all along believing that his son is still alive. Maybe he's somewhere where he's working. So right now Mama is insisting that she will not go away from here. She will not wash herself until that her son comes to take her away from here, even for any reason that she wants to be taken away or she wants to be relocated to another place. So here is another charity organization foundation. Old People's Foundation that has come to take her, and Mama is being forced right now to bath. She was petted anyway. She was pampered. She was petted with sweet words. She was told that after bathing that her son will come to take her away. Lullaby songs was sung for Mama. Lot of pettings, lot of sweet words was said to convince her. Eventually, these godly women gave Mama a very good clean shower, as you can see. And at the same time, there's this cleaning going up in her compound. You can see people clearing the weeds. I mean, it's possible that snails could live inside his place. No doubt about that. So Mama's environment is being cleared. Look at these bushes, weeds being cleared. So this is Mama's husband grave, you see there. So Mama is always saying that is her husband grave, and she wouldn't leave it to go anywhere else to live. Look at the house. The house has been abandoned for many years, no renovation. It's already an old house. People are clearing the bush. These are good, Samaritans helping out to make sure that this elderly woman lives a good and comfortable life. So the clinic continued, and some carpentry works is also being done. So as I was saying, that is Mama's husband grave, as you can see there. So the clearing continues while the bathing continues as well. So not that Mama doesn't have relatives or families that has been trying to help. No, Mama simply and bluntly has stated that she wouldn't leave this compound. For any reason she will go away here, that her late son that she's not aware of will come and take her. But come to talk of it, who will tell this elderly woman such an information? Who will break such news to her to tell her that the only son that she hoped upon died of bleeding after a surgery was carried out and he bled to death because of a simple boil under armpit. So here are the neighbors and the other good Samaritans taking care of her, washing her, cleaning her place. So right now here, people are considering what is to be done because they wouldn't want Mama to be taken away from here and she will come back. Because there's no way a human being could live here. I mean, so that is what these people you see are debating upon. Because they don't know what else to say or to do except to take her away from here. Even if this house is being renovated, there's no way she could live in this big house alone. So finally you can see Mama here. Wow, look at this amazing transformation. Mama has been washed, clothed, and of course get her hair barbered. But Mama is still crying. I don't know if this is Mama is still crying that she wants to see her son, or I don't know. I don't really know. Nobody knows why she's really crying. You can see her, but we are all happy for this amazing transformation. At least she is in a safe hands.